Wake up, bitch, get up. Get up, and they got going on.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is I, the host with the most, Mac, a.k.a. Mr. Burger, and that there is...
Crow.
Just got back in from Prague, surviving off of coffee, doing the best he can do. And that other person there is...
I'm Kira.
Yep. She came in like a champ. She swung in through the window like Batman, beat up the bad guys, threw them out, and she's here. All right, folks. Flash ended the show rather abruptly, rather quickly. So it kind of caught us off guard. Normally, we would go 5 minutes after Flashcast, but we weren't prepared in the best possible way. So we're a little bit off. But
just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit off, but we're coming in. Good to see some of our regulars. Miner Zircon, thank you for... Oh, Miner Zircon hit us with a super chat, right? So that means we got to do this here first off. All right, thank you, Miner Zircon, for the super chat. Let me see if I can locate it. And as I'm talking about that, I'm going to talk about this. Wow, it was really abrupt. It's like Flash kicked me in the nuts. And Miner Zircon for 2. What's up, my fellow Australian grade enthusiast? Oi, shrimp on the Barbie. Baby
prawns,
ate my
Mac.
dingo.
Prawns.
Prawns.
There you go.
That's smooth.
Yeah.
All right,
no
folks.
one's gonna notice. No one's gonna notice, you guys.
That's a callback to British pubs smelling like prawns.
Yeah, I actually like prawns. Burger time. That's right, Chad Crypto. It's goddamn burger time, folks. You didn't come here to hear me make bad Australian references or reminisce about smelly crustaceans. You came here for quizzes. So let's get on with it, shall we? First question of the night is from the 80s. Here we go.
All right. In which city did the TV show Cheers take place? Was it
a little louder, Kira? A little louder.
In which city did the TV show Cheers take place? Was it A, Los Angeles, B, Boston, or C, New York?
Tim P. Once again, Tim P. with the quick fingers. What else? Who else we got in there?
Yeah,
Who else we got in there?
Chad and Miner Zircon.
Yep. The leaderboard will reflect this. God, I love this little music. It makes me so happy.
Oh my gosh, you know what it reminds me of? When I was a kid and there was the... Well, first of all... when I was a kid, there was an online game called Toontown. And it reminds me of the music in that game.
But it is actually, in fact, the music for the famous television show, The Price is Right. First hosted by Bob Barker, rest in peace, and now hosted by a fat degenerate named Drew Carey. Here we go.
And the answer, of course, was B. It was Boston. Tim P came in.
B for Boston.
Tim P with the big answer first. I wonder if Maroney's going to make it tonight. I wonder if Tom's going to make it tonight. Sounded pretty energetic. There's Ted Danson and the crew.
Woody Harrelson.
Hush, Tim P. When I was a kid, there was an online game. Yes, I am young. I am much younger than my co-hosts.
Which she loves to point out.
These old farts.
All Oh, we're diving into that, shall we? All
Hey,
right.
you
Well,
started it.
I was working with some boys this weekend, and I was like, "How old are you?" And they were like, "Oh, I'm 21." And I was like, "Jesus, I'm old enough to be your dad."
Or if we're
I'm
going
not.
by the week before last, your granddad.
Yeah, I was like,
Jesus Christ.
so there was lots of inappropriate jokes of, "Where was your mother on this day in this place,
Oh yes.
son?"
When Shelley used to be long. She
Uh,
was terrible. She was the worst thing about that show, frankly. All right. Let's you know what? Let's talk about the leaderboard real quick. Yeah, R.I.P. Bob. R.I.P. Bob. Let's talk about the leaderboard here. Let me bring it up.
Look at that, the
Okay.
Burger Masters.
All
Yes.
right. Right now on the leaderboard, I went back and I did the best I could with the audit from basically, I think 7/23 to present is when I started the audit using the chat to see who's answered what. And we have the general knowledge Burger Masters, which is going to be Tom Connors, Maroney, One Punch Man, Tim P, and Butter and Bacon. This basically means just a unscientific counting
Whoa,
of
whoa,
who's
whoa!
answered
We're
the most
scientific
questions.
here. It's extremely scientific.
Not in this particular survey. I may even actually pay somebody to go through and actually go through all the chats and
Volunteer.
really do a better accounting. But the thing is that these are the people that got the most answers correct, who came in first. You got the answers in first. The most times since 7/23 to current day. Tom kind of just started, but been in 3 of these things, and he's gotten a pretty huge amount of answers. Maroney, everybody knows Maroney has done a pretty good job of of doing stuff. And basically, Maroney and Tom kind of trade off first and second. Either Maroney gets 1 or 2 more than Tom, or Tom gets 1 or 2 more than Maroney. And in One Punch, Token Fan, Tim P, and Mr. Bacon come in, a close third and fourth. All right. So let me continue.
My super chats to gas up my points. I
Let's
feel like this
continue.
might be bribery.
Integrity. This show runs on integrity. Okay, so we're getting into the leaderboard, and here's his next one: the specific category music. Tom Connors is definitely leading that particular category. Matter of fact, if Tom comes in tonight, he basically only has to get 3 out of the 9 or 10 musical questions to maintain his lead. Maroney basically has to kind of get 6. Tim P is breathing down Maroney's neck, so is Butter Bacon, and then One Punch. And Minor Zircon, actually, again, I repeat, Minor Zircon is very good when he's not fooling around. He's awesome. He actually does a very good
true.
job of answering questions when he's not joking around. So Minor Zircon,
What
But
fun is
Minor
not fooling
Zircon,
around?
please keep joking around. We enjoy it.
It's fun.
So Minor Zircon basically is kind of a stalking horse. He might slip into second or even first place. So is One Punch Man. It's just a matter of how much they're playing, how often they're here, and so on and so forth. Moving on. The volume might be too low on this, but
I'm right there. Yeah.
okay. This is basically 4 and down. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Burger level 1, which is basically 4th and down. Got Scotty Dubs, Winslow Red Cross, Matt G, Rob Ellis, and I am some. The only reason these people are in the positions they are is because they're not engaged as much. They come in once, twice, maybe 3 times every couple of weeks, and so forth and so on. But when they do come in, they kill it. They absolutely kill it. They really, really kill it. They do a good job. It's just that they are not as playing as often or as much. So,
And it's understandable,
Yep, people have to work and it's early in the morning and so forth and so on. That's why we're kind of doing a Wednesday show so that we can get some of these numbers up and the blah, 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 blah. Okay, moving on. Finally, musical trivia, and then we'll get to general knowledge in the level 1. These guys are very, very, very good. Again, they could sneak up into first place. Here we have Winslow Red Cross Matt G. Again, when Matt G focuses and really comes into play, he kills it on general knowledge. Rob Ellis, I am some. Morpheus Johnson has only been here twice, but he rocks the points when he is
fast.
Here. And Scotty Dub and Sir Angus Fungus has made a huge showing as of late. Last couple times he's been here, he has rocked it. So that is the current leaderboard. We'll go over it again. We'll go over it again here towards the end of the show and blah, 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 blah. So everybody should understand where they're at. Again, very unscientific, but you know how it goes. First musical question of the night. Here we go. And
all right, what is the name of the artist and the title of the song?
Cool. How's the volume, Kira?
She said it's cold outside.
Volume reasonable? That's still too loud. Kira, is the volume reasonable or is it still too loud?
On the music video, it's reasonable. On the screen with the... Yeah, it's quite loud.
Okay. I'll work on it. All right. It's a beautiful man.
And her voice says strange. She says, baby, it's 3 a.m. I must be lonely.
One Punch Man, that is not the title of the song. The title of the song is 3 a.m. If the title of the song is 3 a.m. Ethan Flash, my man, I'll be damned. Ethan Flash actually got it. Ethan Flash actually got it.
Hey.
Ethan Flash actually got it. He did. It is actually 3. It's Matchbox 20, and the name of the song is 3 a.m. Not cold outside. I'll be goddamn.
But it would
Flash
be cold
makes
outside at 3 a.m.
His triumphant return. Good to see you, Ethan Flash. Good to see you, Ethan Flash. All right. That's my boy coming in with the win. All right. Let's get into another question from the 80s. Shall we? Shall we? Here we go. Let me bring this up here and bring this back on. All right. And drop another 80s question in here. Here we go.
All right. In 1988, which band won a Grammy for Best Hard/Metal Performance? Is it A, AC/DC, B, Jethro Tull, or C, Metallica?
What's going on, Morpheus Johnson? What's going on?
Whoa, we had Minor Zircon come in.
All right.
Yep. Minor Zircon would be.
Ladies and gentlemen, a little hint. What's up, Morpheus Johnson? You're not thinking old enough. You're not thinking old enough.
We don't give hints here.
Hint, hint.
It was B, Jethro Tull.
There we go. There we go. Jethro Tull.
So Minor Zircon. While
Sort
it was
of.
funnier, it was right.
This is a old man.
He's so surprised.
This is a old. Look at these characters. If you see modern pictures of them, every one of these dudes has lost their hair.
He's a rock flautist.
Don't you think
I
about
know why
it.
it's so funny. Every one of these guys is bald as fuck now. None of them have hair. All right, there we go. There's your answer. All right. That was a tough one. There was complaints that things were too easy, so I tried to make
Oh,
things a little bit tougher.
just wait till my section.
Ooh.
Yep, we'll be getting to that section here within the next 10 minutes. Here we go with another one from the 80s.
All right. The video game Tetris is what type of game? A, first-person shooter, B, sports, or C, puzzle?
Put the answers in the chat.
It
We
does
got
have a
Tim P.
competitive league.
Oh yeah, have you not? I've seen I don't know why, but I saw a video of like this like champion going against like this young kid, and he lost.
Yep. The kid
That's
the
nuts.
kid didn't have carpal tunnel. The grandmaster.
I'm
from the
very
80s.
There you go.
very curious as to what will happen when Tom shows up. We got some of our heavy hitters in here tonight. I'm very curious if when Maroney and if Maroney and Tom show up, what are we going to end up with?
Minor
Real
Zircon, if you
gunfight.
could rock a shaved head, that's fine. Go for it. And the answer was C. It was puzzle.
Puzzle.
Yeah, it would be faster, Chad. It would be faster.
Tetris, the ultimate time waster. Years and years of people's lives stolen because of this damn game. All right. Tetris is the answer. Let's go on to another musical question. Here we go.
What is the name of the artist and the title of the song?
I don't know how I let this happen. Look, the girl next door, you know. I don't know what to do.
Soccer. Sugar.
Can't believe you put that in there.
This song was so big in Prague during the time I was there. I mean, every other minute they were playing this on the radio.
Everywhere in Europe and surrounding areas.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Remember, it's the name of
song.
the artist and the title of the song.
Name of the artist and the title of the song.
There you go, Ethan.
Here we go.
Even got me on camera.
Wasn't me.
She saw the marks on my shoulder.
Wasn't me.
Heard the words that I told her.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't
Heard the
me.
screams getting louder.
Wasn't me.
As I predicted,
It was
I
on-
said this weeks ago, and I'll say it again. Tom and Ethan Flash are going to have a hell of a battle for that belt. I told you in the music category. Going to have a hell of a battle for that belt.
And we're going to have a championship match.
Yep.
I mean,
It's
we
gonna be
could
between Tom-
we
I'm
could
telling
do
you,
brackets.
Tom, Ethan Flash, Maroney it's gonna be a hell of a battle for that belt. All right.
I vote for an old school 90s cage match.
Ooh, I'd watch that.
I would indeed. All right, let's get into the 90s, shall we? Let's see. Here we go. 90s coming up. Kira.
All right. Who won the Best Actor Academy Award in 1992 for his role in The Silence of the Lambs? Oh, Mac. It starts.
Morpheus Johnson, good job.
I do believe there's a sir in there.
Sir Ted Levine.
We will allow that.
Fine.
We'll allow
Technicalities.
that.
I didn't realize it was. I didn't realize it
when
was.
Tom's not here, Kira is the Tom of the show.
Oh no,
Okay.
it was Anthony Hopkins, also
thought it
known
was
as Sir
Sir-
Anthony Hopkins.
I thought it was Sir Ted Levine.
Yes,
He should have got that. He should have
he was
got that.
understudy. He was understudy. Fun fact. I've
Here
not
we go.
seen The Silence of the Lambs.
And
Do we have
with
the,
that,
do we have the VT? Do we have the VT?
and with that, our first bumper of the night. Keeping track. Bonus points for everybody who keeps track of that. How many times that comes up. Now we have to
Came
push
up
it
like
to 2.
5 times last time.
Now we have to push
Buffalo.
it to 2. And that was after we pushed it to 3, and it still came
It's
up
true. It
5
came up
times.
so much.
Unbelievable.
I mean,
All right,
I'm
let's
also-
do
in
I
the
know-
next cell. What did he say?
I love that line. That's my favorite scene in that entire film. Favorite scene in that entire film.
I can't see what he
Okay.
says next though. I can smell your beep.
Leave it. All right, here we go. And next one from the 90s. Here we go.
All right. Mel Gibson and Danny Glover were the cop duo in which 1990s films?
Oh,
Crow, I got to get your questions ready.
yep.
Stand by.
It is
I
just,
actually have to download them again.
it is
Oh,
just
no.
who's got the fastest internet connection again. I was just
I
like,
think it is. Yeah,
it was just- I mean, Morpheus Johnson came in, but I mean, everyone was just right on there.
we've got Chad Crypto coming in with the deliberate spelling mistakes. Yes.
The answer, of course, is Lethal Weapon.
Classic.
Fun fact. I haven't seen it either.
Ah, Jesus Christ. All right. Okay. Crow, I think no, let's go through one more music question and one more regular question, and then we'll get into Crow's quiz, and then we'll bring in the other new segment. What the hell is this? Which I hope you guys will enjoy. But first, before we get into all that, let's get into all this. Here we go.
Tell me the name of the artist and the title of the song. I've always wanted to do that.
I've done it a couple of times. It's actually quite fun.
It's a lot of fun
It's
until
actually
it-
quite fun.
loses control.
Yeah,
And you're just
yeah.
you're basically just holding on for your life at that moment.
But I've always wanted to do it.
Do it in a safe place, not just in a random field in a random tire. From my experience.
Here we go. Okay, of course, that is Smashing Pumpkins 1979. Who got that one? Who got that one? Who got that one?
Well, we have. Are you sure it's 79? Because a lot of people are
Oh,
saying
1974.
74.
74.
1974,
All right,
excuse
so we had
me.
Minor
1974.
Zircon come in with the name, Ethan with the title. No, Ethan with the artist. Let's
Zircon
see.
with Muse.
So the first
I
full
think it's
answer
Ethan
came
Flash.
from Ethan.
Yeah, I think it's Ethan Flash.
And
Yep.
Morpheus Johnson, that is also correct.
Okay. Like I said, where is Tom? I think we finally found someone who will stop Tom's reign of terror.
To be fair, it is quite early.
What's called? We shall see. I know Tom wants that belt, but we shall see if Ethan Flash is the guy to stand in his way. All right, hang on. Let's get another question, and then we'll get the Crows.
You're allowed to be. It's Sunday now.
Oh, is
but
it?
You're allowed to be.
Absolutely. Here we go with another question.
It is 1979.
Is it 1979?
Yep.
It is 1979.
Good year.
So how do we score that? How do we score that? I think
it still was Ethan.
Yeah, it still was Ethan Flash. Okay, we'll score that way. All right, here we go. Another quick question. Boom. There we go.
What is the flavorful stage name of Robert Van Winkle, who contributed Ninja Rap to the soundtrack of the 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie?
Just to let you know, this man hated this name. He hated his career. He hated the music video. He was on MTV at one point, and they were going to retire his video. They were going to retire his video, and he came on, and they were just kind of doing it as a joke, and they wanted him to smash it with a baseball bat. And he went literally nuts on camera.
We've got the song as well.
It was Vanilla Ice. These days, I think he's flipping houses.
Vanilla's a flavor?
It is indeed.
I thought that was like the baseline.
This guy, his whole life it's successful, but it's also kind of tragic, to be honest with you. Some of the crap that he had to go through and some of the nonsense he had to go through. But still, I suppose could have been worse. Let's run the promo whilst I get ready for Crow's segment.
Good, I have to sneeze.
Let's run the promo right now, and we'll be back with Crow's metal segment right after this.
Are you ready to take a wild ride back to the totally tubular 1980s? Mr. Burger Pop Quiz on Friday night at midnight. Mr. Burger's Retro Rewind on Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. We'll be testing your 80s knowledge with mind-boggling trivia questions, free prizes, and awesome fun every week. Be a part of YouTube's best trivia game show. This Halloween, join us for the Horror Movie Mega Trivia Challenge. This November, join us for the Star Wars Star Trek Mega Trivia Challenge. Do you miss the days of neon leg warmers, cassette tapes, and Rubik's Cubes? Well, look no further because we've got the perfect show for you. Mr. Burger in the morning, Sunday morning right after Flashcast. Remember, the fun starts when you hit that subscribe button. See you on YouTube.
Yes, I will re-record that with an actual human voice. I had to get it out quickly. But we are introducing our new segment here, and it is not coming up. Hang on. All right. Crow, I think I'm going to play the questions, and then you just kind of go along with it. First one.
Crow's so psyched.
I wish Sir Angus Fungus, I hope he's here. Here we go. First question from Crow's new segment. Here we are.
What?
Go ahead, Crow.
What was the name of Rob Zombie's band before he went solo?
Go ahead, Crow.
Was it Was it A, typo negative, B, white zombie, C, strapping young lad, or D, testament?
I thought it was Rob and the Zombies.
Oh,
Oh, we got One Punch Man.
Who came in first?
It was
Morpheus.
yeah, it was Morpheus.
Minutes are coming up on the end here. Here, get those answers in. Any other facts you can drop on us, bro?
Man's nuts.
Bass player was Sonya Salt.
The answer is, of
White
course,
zombie.
White Zombie. White Zombie. All right, let's do.
Just to let you know, all the answers to every question are actual band names.
Oh,
Really?
oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. Bit of a hint there. Who came in with that one? Who got that one
It
first?
was Morpheus. Morpheus came in first.
Morpheus.
All right, all right. We're gonna try. We're gonna do another one. Here we go. Good, Crow.
Which death metal band's lead singer plays claw games and proceeds to donate all the plushy toys he wins to Children's Hospital?
Go
Is
ahead.
it Gore Infamous, Napalm Death, Guar, or Cannibal Corpse?
All right, here we go. Get those answers in the chat, please. Get those answers in chat.
I have heard metalheads are like the best people in the world.
Say that again, Kira.
I have heard that metalheads are like the best people in the world. Like they're so
I
nice.
think
It's not
so.
even funny. All right.
Oh,
Variety of answers. Variety of answers coming in. Variety of answers.
there's only
coming in.
one that's got it right.
About 15 seconds left.
I'll have to make these a bit shorter.
And the answer is
D, Cannibal Corpse, and I think it was
Ooh,
Minor
Minor
Zircon.
Zircon.
Yeah, good job. Told you these were going to be hard.
all right. We're that segment will
I
come back.
need to make these VTs a bit shorter. I think.
That's okay. That's all right. I think that was good. That question, Crow segment will be back in a few. We're going to split it in two. Here we go. So Crow segment will be back in a minute. Here it is. All right. I like that segment.
Horns
like
to the
that
beast,
segment.
baby.
I like that segment. All right, let's jump back into. I think we're
Yeah,
going to jump
Minor
back
Zircon is on fire.
He is.
If someone
I
could
told
go
you,
and
when that
put
kid
him out,
plays
that would be
serious,
very helpful because if he dies, then it's one less viewer.
Or are we doing a Hunger Games now?
Yes. I'll bring my bow.
Battle Royale. There we go.
when that kid gets serious, he's hard to beat. All right, here we go.
All right. What dairy product did the U.S. Agriculture Department propose as a substitute for meat? I don't know. Why would you want to substitute meat?
There was a big kick in the early 90s to, get people to stop eating meat. I don't know if you remember, there was a lot of commercials about this sort of thing. Tons of them. Eat this instead of meat. They even tried to do this in a sandwich, and it didn't work. It's about the stupidest thing ever.
I tried vegetarianism when I was preteen. And I was just like, I'm, so edgy. I'm going to be a vegetarian. I'm going to be like, save all the animals. I lasted a week.
I lasted 4 hours until my mum started cooking steak. Told her I was vegetarian. She went, okay then. And then I proceeded to go out, buy steak, and then bring it back and cook it. And I was like, God damn it. So you could have this or this.
What an inspirational story.
I wouldn't be this beefy.
It was yogurt. You're all wrong. It's yogurt.
Oh, yogurt, the meat
They
substitute.
literally tried to sell.
Is that why there was so much yogurt when I was growing up? Danimals, Go-Gurt, all these things going on.
They tried to sell kind of a heavy curded version of this stuff as a solid
cottage cheese. That's what that's called.
Who do they think we are? European?
And it was a disaster. It didn't work. It totally didn't work. It was a complete failure on all levels.
Yes,
absolutely.
Because if you had a choice between chicken or steak or a nice pork roast and yogurt
is the way to
go for the yogurt.
For those people who said cheese, in the Czech Republic they have a thing called schmazny syr, and I think you might have had that, Josh. Deep fried cheese with tartar sauce. It's amazing.
I think it's probably just raised
the thing is
3 levels with that.
I'm shaking my head because I tried it with tartar sauce. I didn't like it. I tried it without it, just as itself. It was really good because it was just a cheese stick. And it also depends on where you get it. It actually makes a fairly decent sandwich when they use sharp cheddar, but when they use that Munster and shit, no, thank you.
Or the Gouda.
No, thank you. Gouda and all that, no, thank you. Sharp cheddar, yes. All the rest of that stuff, no. Moving on to the 90s. Another music question. Here we go.
What is the name of the artist and the title of the song?
The next day, it's a black fly in your Chardonnay. It's
Goodness, talk about overplay.
I had to stop myself from singing it.
I don't know it.
You don't know that?
Is this another thing that Kira doesn't know?
Yeah.
Wow,
are we gonna go with songs Kira doesn't know now?
Hang on.
We'll just be playing out on loop.
Hang on. That's 2. Technically, that's 2. So if it's 2, we absolutely have to.
Are you ready to take a wild ride?
Oops, sorry, wrong one.
But
by the way, it's all the stuff.
I cannot let you get
TV. It's all the stuff, Kira.
I cannot let Mr. Burger away with the mistake. That's mistake number 1. You've made it this far into the episode.
Hey, Minor Zircon's calling you out too.
How dare you?
Minor mishap.
All right. 7 seconds. Here we go.
It's like rain. It's a free ride.
Look, she's one of the nicest people in the business. She's very level-headed, but I swear to God, I just want to. I can't take it.
That just brought out my inner 90s chick.
I just can't. I cannot listen to any of it, man. None of her shit. It's just, it was, oh, you all know, everybody in the chat knows what I'm talking about. It was overplayed to a ridiculous level.
The problem with that song is that none of what happened was ironic, which is quite ironic that people on the other side of the pond don't get irony, which I thought was hilarious because most
Maybe it
of that
was
stuff that
ironic
happened was
at
just
that point in time.
unfortunate. No, it was just unfortunate.
Oh, well, okay.
But
And of course, the answer is Alanis Morissette. Ironic, unbelievable. Just can't.
I think who
God
was it
bless you,
came in?
Minor Zircon. What a great American. What a great, fantastic human being Minor Zircon is. For
And
Morpheus
me.
got that one. Morpheus got that one first.
All right. Just good Lord.
I think Morpheus is
Absolutely
right. I
One Punch
think
Man.
I think she was briefly married to Ryan Reynolds.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. That's actually true. All right. A little bit more music, and then we'll get to our big segment where we'll have an interesting chinwag on it. One more musical one, and then a strange new segment coming up, which we hope you enjoy. Here we go with another bit of music. Blah, 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 blah.
All right, what is the name of the artist and the title of the song?
And it's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun.
How's the volume on the sound now? I've made some adjustments.
It's
Still
still
too
quite
loud?
loud on the.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try. I'm trying. I'm gonna get it.
There you go.
That's it.
Yeah, that's a good volume.
It's still the same volume in my headset. Weird. And the answer, of course, is let me tell you something about Rob Thomas. Of course, that answer is Rob Thomas Santana. Smooth.
Flash came in there.
Yep, he absolutely did. No, wait a minute, did he? Yeah, it was Ethan Flash. It was Ethan Flash, and then Morpheus Johnson came in second. One Punch Man came in a third. Rob Thomas turned out to be one hell of a showrunner and television producer. The man is very good at creating and maintaining television shows. His biggest one was a show called I, Zombie. I don't know if any of you guys ever watched it, but actually the first 3 seasons are actually quite good. Produced it up in Vancouver.
Somebody
Vancouver,
mentioned
Seattle area.
I, Zombie earlier on in the chat. Hang on.
Yeah, I, Zombie was a great show, and Rob Thomas, he's actually an excellent actor as well. Really good television producer. I look forward to working with him one day.
Fun fact about Santana: his first debut at Woodstock, he was so high he thought the neck of his guitar was a snake. Sure, he was 23. He was so high he thought the neck of the guitar was a snake.
It was a fun show, but it did get stupid at the end. You're absolutely right. The last 2 seasons were horrible. They were really bad. But God bless Rob Thomas. He did a great job with that. Now, folks, we're going to get to something new, something weird, something interesting. Tell us how you like it. We used to do a weird little thing on Facebook called What the Hell Is This? Where we would analyze paranormal videos of UFOs, ghosts, monsters and demons and stuff like that. So we're starting to bring that stuff back because technically it is kind of a true false type of thing.
Are we bringing back those? Are we bringing back that guy with meth lip?
Not yet. Not in this particular one.
Okay. Yeah, he was one of my favorites.
This particular one is about everyone's favorite creep slash Zito slash freak job, Kevin Spacey. So sit back, enjoy, and we'll discuss as we go. Here we go.
On Monday, October 30th, 2017, actor Kevin Spacey infamously defended himself against allegations of abusing 14-year-old Anthony Rapp in 1986 by coming out as gay. Within 2 days, 4 more people had made allegations of abuse and sexual misconduct against Spacey, and Netflix had paused production on the 6th season of his show, House of Cards. Within a week, his talent agency dropped him, and he was hit with a mountain of allegations, ranging from creating a toxic work environment to straight up abusing young boys.
By the way, this one of the reasons why I have no respect for the creator of Family Guy, Seth MacFarlane, and he had intimate knowledge of some of the people that Mr. Spacey abused and said nothing about it. He made little jokes in his show. He did one joke where Stewie runs across a shopping mall naked, but he never, ever, ever spoke up about it. That's why Seth MacFarlane is a fucking rat-faced coward. I'm sorry, Kira, go right ahead.
It's par for the course in that business if you're friends with someone like that.
Yep.
I mean, it shouldn't be normalized, but I mean,
well, the thing about him coming out like 3-4 years, how long ago was it? Like 3 or 4 years ago. It's been well known. It's well known that he was not straight for years before that. It was well known.
Yeah, not much of a big
secret. He would have parties at his house and no girls were allowed to go.
So, maybe he was just afraid of cooties.
As I am.
Those girls are nasty.
All in all, 3 very serious allegations were going to court in 3 different cases, and all 3 plaintiffs were killed before they could go to trial. One of them remained anonymous and was known only as John Doe, and he died right before trial. A woman named Linda Culkin, who had known about Spacey's abuse of young actors for years and had been gunning for him for years, was hit by a car and died. But this is probably the craziest one. A literal Norwegian prince who made a very credible accusation that Spacey grabbed his junk under the table at a charity event took his own life after Spacey posted an absolutely unhinged video on YouTube titled "Kill Them with Kindness." Now, Spacey actually made a habit of posting one of these videos every year around the holiday season, beginning with "Let Me Be Frank," posted to his YouTube in 2018.
I mean, after all, we shared everything, you and I. I told you my deepest, darkest secrets. I showed you exactly what people are capable of. I shocked you with my honesty, but mostly I challenged you and made you think. And you trusted me, even though you knew you shouldn't. So we're not done, no matter what anyone says. And besides, I know what you want.
So
now look, obviously that is a warning to anybody who was going to come after him. I mean, it's pretty clear. I honestly think that was a warning to the royal family.
It looks like he was taking the Scientology approach.
Yep. To basically help me out or else. I think that was what that whole thing was about. Moving on.
So this is a lot. So Spacey was on those flight logs, and Jeff had chastised Spacey over their sacred no camera rule. So people think that's what he's referring to, but also this mug. This mug is a very specific commemorative mug made for the Queen's coronation. See, Kevin Spacey has a very special relationship with the royal family in the UK. He spent 11 years as artistic director at London's Old Vic Theatre, basically turning the whole thing around and making it a big success again. A feat which would get him knighted by the Queen herself, who thanked him for his service to England's theatre. Which is weird, because at the time Scotland Yard, London's police force, was investigating Spacey for 6 different counts of sexual assault. That's 6 accusations out of 20 that were all made by people who worked for him at the Old Vic Theatre. And trust me, if someone's getting knighted by the Queen, they know whether or not they're being investigated for something. So she knew. Here's a picture of Spacey and Jeffy Boy's right-hand lady, Miss Maxwell, sitting in the ceremonial thrones, which is like a big no-no. You're not supposed to touch those. Those are just for the Queen and the Duke. But this trip to the palace was arranged by the Duke himself and Spacey's good friend, Prince Andrew. See
Prince
how
of
this
the
guy's kind of
Nazis.
friends with all the wrong people?
Yep.
Very, very shady doings, this guy. Extremely shady
Prince
doings.
of the Nazis.
Yes, of course.
So, a little bit more here.
So he gets accused, makes these videos, and wham bam, all of his accusers are just gone.
Everybody, all the primary accusers, I think he had 6 primary accusers. 2 of them dropped their charges, and 4 of them ended up dead. I don't know what to make of this.
I mean, it's the same way that Jeffrey Epstein killed himself.
Yep, I would agree. Crow, what are you thinking?
I'm trying to think of a joke that isn't going to be overly insensitive.
well, while Crow works on that, let's work on this. Let's get into another question from the 80s. Wow, Kevin
Yogurt.
Spacey's what a dirt bag, what a scumbag. May he
I
burn
think
in hell
one of the best things is
forever.
I think one of the best things that happened is after he got removed, I can't remember what the movie was called, but he got removed from the movie. They had Christopher Plummer come in. He
Yep, that's
filmed
actually right.
for like such a short period of time. It's ridiculous. And he was nominated for an Oscar for that role.
Yep. Again, the fact that nobody in Hollywood stood
House
up,
of
said
Cards,
anything, or did anything about this
Yeah.
is a disgrace.
Well, that's kind of it's quite well known in that industry. You know what I mean? People like Jimmy Savile and all that. You know,
Yep,
they got away with it for years.
absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's get into another quick question here.
Let's cheer us up.
Yeah, let's cheer us up.
Let's
Here we
make
go.
this happy again.
Let's do that. All right, here we go.
Yeah, they did. What is the name of this movie or television show? That is incorrect, Minor Zircon.
Coming up, Minor Zircon. More coming up. Crow, we're gonna do one more of these, and then we're on to metal.
Yes. Oh.
Who got in first? I think it was Ethan Flash.
No, Uncommon Sense.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. That was, of course, Lost Boys. Lost Boys. I think it was
Fun
Corey
fact.
Haim and Corey Feldman.
Oh, is this
I've never
another
seen it.
one?
I've never seen it.
We're on a 3 at this point. You do know.
Oh, we're going to 3. We're going to 3.
That's the first one of 3. Okay. All right. Now,
Three Kiras and one minor mishap. That's not
Yes,
bad
of
for
course.
an episode.
You keep
what
telling
are
yourself that,
these
Ethan.
things? What are these things? What are these things, folks? What are these things? What are they used for? What are these? What are these?
This was technically my first railgun.
What are they? What are these things? What were they used for? That's the question.
Ooh, we got Tim P.
Tim P, God bless you. Thank God.
But
I thought
Minor
nobody
Zircon, that's
was
what
gonna
we thought
get-
when you showed it to
I
us.
thought nobody was going to get it.
Did it still have that trade name in the US?
Thank you, Morpheus Johnson. Thank God. I thought nobody was going to get it.
My
What's
first
the-
railgun.
These
the
things were
trade name?
controllers.
Skeletrics.
Oh,
They were controllers for racing the cars around the track. You would pull the
didn't have
trigger
that name
like so,
in the US.
and he would accelerate the car around the track.
If you made a long straight run and then you connected wires to the other side, so you got the full connection through it, you put your car on one end, and then you've got your first railgun. It just flies straight off the end.
This was the shit back in the day. Okay, there was no Gran
they were
Turismo.
awesome.
There was no video games. This is what you had to do for fun. You race little plastic cars around the track, and let me tell you something. It was great. I don't care what any of you said. God bless you, Tim P.
I play with that today.
God bless you, Tim P.
These days the cars have magnets
for knowing this stuff. That's what that was for. It was awesome. It was great, and all you punks missed out on it.
These days, all the cars have magnets on them to stop them flying off the track when you go too fast around the corner.
Well, that's not fun. How are you supposed to hit your sibling?
Actually, they still derailed sometimes. Sometimes they still would derail every now and then. Yes, that's absolutely right. They did have one that was based upon Smokey and the Bandit, and it literally sold out almost immediately. It was one of the hottest
just came in with that there, yeah.
Yeah, it was one of the hottest toys of the season. Couldn't get it. Great, wonderful toy. All right, folks, let's get back into a bit of let me set it up first. Get back into a bit of metal, shall we?
Too much metal for one hand.
Let's see. All right, I'm ready with the questions. And let me just run the intro here. Oh, I can't run the intro until I make that go away. All right, Crow. I'm bringing up the questions here. Here we go. And here we go. Okay, Crow.
So, which Norwegian black metal band recently celebrated their 30th year anniversary in Bergen, Norway? This is a difficult one. Is it Dark Throne, Dimmu Borgir, Exodus, or Mayhem?
Variety of answers coming through.
There's only one that's got it right so far. Dimmu Borgir.
Oh, we got Chad Crypto coming in with the right answer.
Yep, Chad Crypto got that one right. Dimmu Borgir, they're also really good guys.
Cool.
That would probably been like a safe bet. It sounds Norwegian.
They are all Norwegian black metal bands.
Yeah, but that sounds really Norwegian.
Dark Throne, Dimmu Borgir, Mayhem, and Exodus are all Norwegian black metal bands. This is why I'm making it difficult.
All right.
You said you would, so.
Here we go with the next question. Here it is.
So, which band did Max and Igor Cavalera start when they were 14 and 15 years old? Is it A, Viper? Is it B, Corzus? C, Sepultura? Or D, Glory Opera? Oh, nice.
There's no mosh pit here, so I just have to do this. Who?
You and Layla can do a one woman, one cat.
She's
Mosh
just
pit.
sitting on the floor. She's not interested in metal. That's okay, Ethan. I don't either. It's all good.
It was Sepultura. So Morpheus came in first, then Tim P and Minor Zircon.
Cool. All right.
Sepultura. Roots. Bloody roots.
Here we go. That's it for this week. Next week, more metal. All right, folks. Let's do this real quick. Get back into the 80s and the 90s with another question from, let's see. Here we go.
All right. What year was the World Wide Web first introduced? Yeah, Ethan, the closest to metal I get is Metallica and maybe a couple of Slayer songs. That's the closest I get.
Ooh. Ooh.
I do not believe people actually know this.
Well, it's hard.
Jesus, every time I think I come up with something you guys can't get, someone gets it.
Well, you know.
You would think there was like an internet or something with all the information of mankind on it, you know?
Damn it.
Bested by
It was-
Google. It was 1991. Chad
So
Crypto.
Chad Crypto came in with that.
All right, I'll look up Power Man 5000.
Yeah, it's one of Rob Zombie's groups.
Of course it is. Man's nuts.
Here we go. Another one.
What was the best-selling video game console of the 1990s?
Ooh.
It's of the 1990s, not a specific date.
For the decade, folks. For the decade. For the decade.
Yeah, Tim, you're only 1 year off. It's okay.
I mean, I had a preference for console because I mean everyone did back then. Now you've
I
got
didn't.
two to choose from.
I did not grow up with a video game console.
Grandstand. No, that was the 80s. Beep, boop, beep, boop.
For the decade. Wrong decade. One Punch Man. Wrong decade.
It was the Sony PlayStation. The first one.
Only PlayStation 1, yeah. Big grey box with
I don't
what
even
was
think
it?
any of my
One
friends
Punch
had it.
Man, you were thinking of the 80s. This was the 90s. If you'd said the 80s, you would have been right. All
Tim
righty,
P-
righty, Rudy,
Tim
Rudy,
P came in with
Rudy.
that one. Yep, Tim P came in with that one.
Yeah.
I remember Parappa the Rapper. That was one of the first games that came out. There was like a little dog, and you had to press the buttons in time to the
Oh.
rapping.
All right,
Yeah,
folks,
no,
here
I
we
didn't
go.
grow up with a console. The only time I ever played video games was when I went over to my friend's house and she had a GameCube.
All right, let's get into a little bit of music from the 90s. Here we go. Blah, 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 blah.
What is the name of the artist and the title of the song?
Yes.
Again, overplayed, but I guess it's an okay tune, I suppose. The video was really weird. Weird video. Strange,
I'm sorry your
strange, strange
Atari
video.
burned, Winslow.
Was it an S? Was it an ST or an FM?
FM. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cause it's a bittersweet symphony that
Of course, that's the verb, bittersweet symphony. Wow,
Ooh.
wow, wow, wow.
Uncommon sense coming in there.
Yes.
All right. We're going to do
Nice.
a couple more and then call it a night.
You're welcome.
We're going to do a couple more and
always-
call it a night.
It's always upsetting when you lose something in a house fire. I don't know, but I'd assume so.
Ataris were great because they had the first DAW programs that you could actually write music with
Oh, yeah.
at home. Yeah, they were great. That was on the ST because it had the better sound card.
Honestly, Ethan Flash, there's a bit of a mediocre band. They charted for a few weeks, not a few weeks, for about 15 weeks. And then they slowly drifted off. But
They were huge in the UK.
No one
Huge.
can blame you. I'm talking about American Billboard. They probably were very big in the UK. But here they charted for about 15 weeks, and that was it. And that was literally it. They, if you listen to The Edge, they were everywhere on The Edge. The very definition of one-hit wonder, Morpheus Johnson. Absolutely. Let's do one more music one, and then we'll do one more regular, and then we'll call it a night. Here we go.
What is the name of the artist and the title of the song?
All right.
I've heard she was living in a lonely world.
Listen, there was a television show
Lonely World
called Glee that ruined this song. Absolutely ruined it.
But
Absolutely
it did
destroyed it.
It did bring them back into the zeitgeist
mainstream.
again, though. Yep.
Glee
Yeah,
ruined
but-
every song they covered.
Yeah. And the thing is, you know what? I'll admit it. I watched the first 2 seasons of Glee
I didn't.
and enjoyed it.
Did not watch it.
I enjoyed it. Ryan
There was-
Murphy,
There
before he
was a
went
few
nuts.
characters in there that had punchable faces.
Yeah, like 90% of
absolutely.
them.
Absolutely. But Ryan Murphy is an excellent writer. He's
Yep.
just gone completely insane for political reasons. I don't get it.
Ooh.
I don't get him anymore. Jesus Christ.
It was
I
Junior.
really enjoyed
Journey,
that
Don't
song.
Stop Believing.
I really
Yeah, we
enjoyed
got
that song before Glee.
Winslow Red Cross.
Yep.
Is that who got in first?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I really enjoyed that song. I love that song before Glee. Now I hate it.
Never
I
seen it on Glee,
can't
so I
stand
still love it.
So
This is what
here we
you
go.
get when you watch shows with song covers.
yep. That show ruined a lot of shit for me. All right, here we go.
What is the name of this movie or television show?
How's it going?
How's what going?
You know, things, life, whatnot.
Life is not whatnot, and it's gonna.
Ooh.
All right, what do we got there? What do we got there? What is the name of this? I think Morpheus Johnson got in first. Thank you, Minor Zircon.
Minor Zircon.
It's going to
because we got a
Max
super chat.
Therapy Fund for so he can get over his trauma from watching Glee.
Absolutely. We're all traumatized by that horrible, horrible show.
I'm not, because I was smart and I didn't watch it.
Well, Glee started moo representation. I mean, cows need rights.
Moo.
Hail the bovine.
Morpheus Johnson.
And there's your nightly dad joke from Crow.
Morpheus Johnson got in with the right answer first. That was awful. Oh, that was terrible.
I never saw the original,
Dad
but
joke.
I saw the remake.
All right.
They did a remake?
Yeah, they did a remake with it was Mark Ruffalo and God, what was her name? It's like
Jennifer Garner?
Jennifer Gardner, yeah. Jennifer Gardner.
Jesus.
I saw the remake.
Why remake it? It was fine the way it was.
I don't know. I didn't see the original, but I saw the remake.
Here we go. Another what?
What is the name of this movie or TV show?
Hello, Carrie Fisher.
I mean, the answer can be Star Wars and you'd still be right. There was something blowing up.
Who is that girl?
Well, Jake, you look just fine down there, slithering in the mud like vermin.
I love this scene in this movie. I like the entire movie, but I love this particular scene.
Fun fact.
Oh, here we
I've
go.
never seen it.
You know what? Even though that's only two.
That's three. That's three.
Is it three?
This is the fourth.
Oh my God! Here we go.
So we've had four Kiras and one minor mishap. That's
Honestly,
not bad.
we ought to just keep the damn thing on a loop.
I know. It's one of those movies I need to see. I mean, I need to see a lot of movies, but I know that this is one people are like, you gotta see it. It's hilarious.
It is the Blues Brothers, and that is Carrie Fisher as Jake's jilted bride. She's trying to kill him because he left her at the altar.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like a running theme through the film, and it just gets more and more just over the top, like a flamethrower.
The only thing I know about the Blues Brothers is, didn't they start as an SNL sketch?
It did. Well, yes, it did. It started as an SNL sketch.
They had a cocaine budget for the film.
They did, and they went over budget from what I understood.
Yeah, John Belushi needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so those are the only two things I really know about the Blues Brothers. But I know it's something that I need to see. It's on my list. My list is very long. It's going to take me a while.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, like and subscribe, will you? Leave a comment. We need those comments. Comments are extremely important. We love you guys very, very much. Tell everybody about the show. We appreciate it. Again, Flash caught us off guard. We appreciate Flash. We love Flash. But damn, if he didn't catch us off guard with that ending. But he's been sick. He's been kind of sick. So I don't blame him. He needs to
let's hope he gets well soon then.
He had the vid. Yeah, he had the vid real bad. So I'm glad he's over it. Yellow Flash, one of my favorite human beings. Tom Connors, I think, is just a little bit tired. Didn't make an appearance tonight. He came in, he killed it on Friday. And again, Ethan Flash, if you can continue to show up, for God's sake, give that man a run for his money. Maroney didn't make the scene tonight, but again, Ethan Flash, Maroney, some of the top fives. Please give that man a run for his money. Very quickly, let's go over. Let's just play the leaderboard, and then we'll come back, do the
And
promo, and that'll be. Go ahead, Crow.
thank you, Winslow Red Cross as well. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Did we do a super chat or something or what?
No, I said
No,
thanks.
no. He was thanking us for
I'm just
okay,
being polite.
for a fantastic night, and he wants to do it again.
All right, thank you. You're welcome.
And
You're
next
welcome
time we
to
treat him to
Winslow
dinner.
Cross. Thank you so much. All right, here we go with the leaderboard again. Oh wait, hold on. Let me start it over.
Burger Masters.
If you can read those off, somebody.
The Burger Masters. In general knowledge, we have Tom Connors, Moromi, One Punch Man Tolkien fan, Tim P, and someone else that went too fast. In Burger Masters, music trivia, Tom Connors, Moromi, Tim P, Butter and Bacon, One Punch Man Tolkien fan, and Minor Zircon.
All right.
Music Trivia Level 1.
Scotty Dub, Winslow Red Cross, Matt G, Robert Ellis, and I Am Sim.
Burger Bunch Level 1 General Knowledge.
Winslow Red Cross, Matt G, Robert Ellis, I Am Sim, Morpheus Johnson, Scotty Dub, and Sir Angus Fungus.
All right, folks. That is the
We got a wee thing going
leaderboard
there.
for now.
And at the end, we'll be like, come on down.
So we got a new show coming on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. You can see these cast of characters. Crow may be able to make it, but he is in Europe. God help him. So he may not have to be awake at the time. Kira may make an appearance. I will be there, of course. But here's the Wednesday show. So check this out. Mr. Burger's Retro Rewind, just like this show, only more long form talking, analysis, a lot of what the hell is this? We're going to get into a lot of strange topics, and we're still going to do a lot of the quiz stuff, but it's Wednesday at 9 o'clock. Be there or be square. All right.
That was a rectangle.
It's sort of be there or sort of be square.
Well,
and
you know what? No, because it's squares or rectangles, but rectangles aren't squares.
When Tom is not here, Kira is the Tom of the chat. Here we go with the promo. Right back on the other side. Not the promo. This is.
Are you ready to take a wild ride back to the totally tubular 1980s? Mr. Burger Pop Quiz on Friday night at midnight. Mr. Burger's Retro Rewind on Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. We'll be testing your 80s knowledge with mind-boggling trivia questions, free prizes, and awesome fun every week. Be a part of YouTube's best trivia game show. This Halloween, join us for the Horror Movie Mega Trivia Challenge. This November, join us for the Star Wars Star Trek Mega Trivia Challenge. Do you miss the days of neon leg warmers, cassette tapes, and Rubik's Cubes? Well, look no further because we've got the perfect show for you. Mr. Burger in the morning, Sunday morning right after Flashcast. Remember, the fun starts when you hit that subscribe button. See you on YouTube.
All right, folks.
4 Kiras and 2 minor mishaps.
Damn it.
Oh, actually, we were up to 3 because he had the.
So it's 3
leaderboard.
3 minor mishaps. Yeah. So it's
good
4
Lord.
Kiras and 3 minor mishaps.
Glass
start keeping a
houses
tally.
and stones. Glass houses and stones. All right,
Joke's
folks.
on you. I don't live in a house.
That'll do it for the this episode of The AfterFlash. Mr. Burger in the morning. I have been your host with the most, Mac, aka Mr. Burger, and that there is.
I'm Kira.
and Crow.
Kira.
Perfect timing, folks. Like a Swiss watch, this crew. like a Swiss watch.
Oh,
we
yeah.
just unbelievable professionalism. All right. Signing off with the sacred greetings from the Church of John Malin's Eyebrows, which I will talk more about because I'm tired of being accused of a cult leader, which is true but not true. It's a legitimate religion. Shut up. Love, a peace, and a chicken grease. We're out.
Go. Get up, get up,